I don't think that anyone should be worried that a data center is going to be plopped on top of them, because it's local officials, local selectmen and mayors and so on that are negotiating these deals. And they've been negotiating the deals pretty generously in the sense that they've been happening all over the place, because the data centers are very good for towns because they create so many jobs, bring people in with high incomes.
Full steam ahead. That's the White House's position, but communities across America say, not in my backyard. This as the nation sees more and more data centers popping up without warning sometimes, splitting opinion across the country. Some of the people being impacted the most are farmers. Joining us live now is Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller. Sid, I'm so grateful for you to come on this show, because we need to make sense of this and put a spotlight on this, because so many Americans are suffering through this and going through this, and no one is listening. I want to talk about Texas first, and maybe an unlikely ally of yours is Willie Nelson. And he is going off because they are trying to put a data center in his hometown. And here's what he said on social media. He said, I grew up in Abbott, and I still have a home there with farmland where I can still see the stars at night. The last thing we need is a loud, water-thieving, light-polluting data center anywhere near our town, or any others for that matter. So tell me what's happening in Texas, sir.
Well, I first became alarmed about a year ago because they were taking up our most valuable farmland. They like our very best farmland because it's usually flat, it's cleared, there's water and electricity there. But once we lose that farmland, it's paved over, we'll never farm it again. So I've been working with Congress. Congressman Pete Sessions is filing a bill for me called Agriculture Freedom Zones, which would encourage development in non-fertile land or marginal land. So that was my first engagement. Then I found out all the electricity and all the water they consume, which is we just can't do it. There's just not enough. They come in, they hook up to the grid. We had our peak load here in Texas 3 days ago. We used 91 megawatts. The data centers we have online and have applied to hook up to our grid will use 500 megawatts.
Wow.
That's 5 times more than our capacity. That dog won't hunt. We cannot do that. And water is the other issue. They consume tremendous amounts of water. And here in Texas, we're up to 32 million people. We're out of water. We lost our sugarcane industry because we didn't have enough water to irrigate it. We're pushing out citrus groves, not enough water. So our farmers that normally grow 6 crops grew 1 crop of vegetables, not enough. They're filing bankruptcy. We're out of water.
Sid, let me show you a map. I want to show everybody a map here. This is the official map from the Farm Federation. About how many data centers are being built across the country. But Erin Brockovich, who everybody knows by now, has got her own interactive map where people can go and plug in their own, data centers that they're seeing in their own neighborhood, data centers that are not being tracked. And that map shows quite a different situation. It's up to, I think, 8,000 data centers that are reported by the community. So if you believe this, a lot of these centers are not being officially reported. Do you think that these companies are building out these data centers without telling anybody before anybody finds out because they don't want anybody to stop them?
Well, when they come into a county, at least here in Texas, they have the county commissioners and judges sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, so they can't talk about it. So you're exactly right. Now, I was all for winning the AI data center race, and I'll back Trump on that. We didn't want China to win at anything, but we won the race. It's over. China stopped. They did a moratorium at 470 because they didn't have the infrastructure to support any more than that. We've got 5,000. We've got 10 times more than they've got. So the race is over. We won it. I don't know what we're going to do with all these data centers. They're going to end up like emu farms, about 20 years ago. But we have to get control of this. In Texas, our counties have no rule-making authority, no ordinance-making authority. You don't even have to have a building code if you build in the county. So that's why they're all rushing to county. It's a wild, wild west. They can do anything they want. And our governor brought them here. He enticed them here. He's trying to flip-flop now and make people believe that he's against them and wants to regulate them. But I've called for him to have a special session. He's denied that. I asked him to do a one-year moratorium to allow our legislature to meet and put some guidelines around this new industry. He's refused to do that. I even called for him to return the millions and millions of dollars that he took from the data center industry in his campaign.
Well,
He's refused to do that.
Sid, I got 30 seconds left. Let me ask you, play a little devil's advocate here, because there are people out there, like you said, we were in this race with China. Maybe we beat them, as the president says. But isn't this the price worth, what it's going to cost for innovation in this country? We all remember when cell phone towers went up and people complained about that, and all sorts of infrastructure went up, phone lines and things like that. Isn't this just worth the price of admission? Well,
we can do this. We've got some things like deep earth water that'll come online. We got SMR, small modular reactor, but we're not there yet. We can't do it. It's taxing our system way too much on water, agriculture land, electricity. We're going to implode. We can't do this at this rate. We have to have some guidelines and parameters around this new industry.
Well, Elon Musk, I think, has suggested putting some of these data centers, something like that, up in space. So we'll see. Maybe that is the next ask of the president. Hey, Sid, thanks for coming on. Grateful to have you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.